Amanda, thank you for making the time for us. Look, another unbeaten world champion. The big money fights, the big legacy fights are here now. But I just wondered if you could give us an insight into those early days when, in your words, you said nobody wanted to give you a hand. People weren't interested in women's boxing. Could you reflect on those early days for us and how much things have changed as well?
Well, those days were the hard days. Those are the days that that made me who I am, made out my team strong. And it made me realize that I love to fight. I love to box. I wasn't getting paid much. I wasn't getting the opportunities that I deserved. And we just kept on grinding. And look at us now. We opened the doors. We're making noise as women boxing, and it's just a different world now. Being a female boxing is super exciting now, and it's motivating, and I'm happy to have helped a lot.
Yeah, we see the big difference now, but what kept you motivated in them times where you're probably struggling to get opponents, the pay wasn't so great? What kept you going?
The love of the sport. I mean, I guess I love punching people. I love getting punched in the face. My team, you know, my trainer, my manager, Jordan Maldonado, he saw something inside of me. He just kept me motivated, making sure I was always in the gym and hoping that one day it will change. And it did, and it has, and I'm glad that I stuck through with it.
Just one final one from me. Look, you've fought in a lot of countries as a pro in a 13-year career, but the UK must be a real one off the bucket list.
Yes, I mean it took 13 years, a little too late, but it's better late than never, right? And I'm excited to be going to the UK to fight and put on a show for the UK fans.
All right, thank you, Amanda, and good luck.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Great, thanks. And next up, I think we've got Danny Flexen.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
Sarah Mahfoud never fought outside Denmark previously. And I know from conversations with Lou DiBella that it's a fight that's been attempted to be made a number of times over the last few years. What do you think's caused her to finally agree to face you?
I guess she feels that we're at a bigger platform. Maybe she sees a bigger payday for her. I mean, but I've been looking to become undisputed champion at featherweight for a very long time. And yes, there was a couple of times we were supposed to fight, and I guess she wasn't satisfied with the pay, or I just don't know. But I'm happy it's happening now. And we gonna see us one step closer to becoming undisputed champion.
And with that in mind, the WBA champion fights a week on Saturday. Erica Cruz defending in a rematch with Helena, of course. Who do you see coming out on top in that one, and how easy do you think it will be to make you against the winner?
Well, I don't know how easy it is, because boy, has those two fights been very hard to get, especially from Scaredy Cat Jelena. I mean, she actually lost one of her titles because she didn't want to fight me, which made me a WBC champion. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know how easy it will be. I mean, I'm hoping that they want to become undisputed as well, and they will want to fight me. So I just hope both of them put on a hell of a show. They both come out healthy in that fight, and maybe by the end of the year we can fight. I'll fight the winner.
Excellent.
And maybe they'll grow a heart to challenge me, so we can become on this. This is what we want: champion versus champion. It doesn't matter. You go get beat up. This is boxing.
Now, just before I let you go, around 3 weeks before your fight, there's an all-female card here in the UK. I just want to get your thoughts on that concept as a whole, and also predictions for the two championship bouts on that show. That's Shields Marshall and Baumgardner Mayer.
I'm excited to see that show. You know, those are great fights put together. You have to tune in. Females, we're making noise now, and I'm just happy that I'm part of the women who are making the noise, who are putting face to female boxing. And I can't wait to see that fight. You know, there's talent in there, there's heart, there's strength, and I'm just gonna sit there with my popcorn and tune in and cheer all of them on.
Predictions for the 2 championship fights, or would you rather not?
You know, my girl Shields, I mean, she has all the heart in the world and the skills. You know, Savannah does have power, but I think Clarissa Shields, her skills were neutralized the power. And yeah, I got my girl Shields, and same thing with Mayor and Alicia. Great talent in there, and I'm just I'm Team Mayor in that one.
Thank you very much, and best of luck with the rest of your camp.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Dan. Next, we've got James Lupton.
Hi, Amanda. How are we doing?
Good, and you?
Very good. Thank you. Very good. A few questions from me. Firstly, as mentioned, you've been in the sport for 13 years. Are you surprised at the evolution of women's boxing during your career?
Surprised? No, I mean, excited. I think it was going. It's going to be going very, very slowly, but I think the sport and the women had evolved with time. You know, we have great talent. We were lucky enough to have the girls coming from the Olympics come to the pro rankings, and you just see how much the women are changing the sport, are changing as fighters. You know, they're just coming along, and surprised. No, like I said, no, but I'm just happy.
We'll talk a little bit about Jake Paul and Nikita at Most Valuable Promotions. Just talk to me a little bit about how they've changed your career, not just financially, but in terms of marketing and getting you the big fights that you've been looking for. And how different has it been to previous promoters you've worked with?
Oh my God. Working with Nikita and Jake Paul have been the best for our team. You know, they been the first people to have promised us something and came through with it. They promised us that we were gonna make history together, that we're gonna be financially good, and they have done that. So, and I just, not even like you said, the money part is just getting me the fights that I wanted. I wanted to become undisputed champion. I wanted to fight the champions, and look, come now, it's gonna be not even a year since we've been together, since we've been signed with MVP, and they've given me the biggest history-making fight, as well as the fight I've been asking for and looking for, becoming unifying fight. So, and it's happening.
Absolutely. And the last one from me, you've obviously accomplished so much in your career already. What is there left that gives you motivation to continue in this sport?
Just being an inspiration to young kids, being a role model. You know, yes, I mean, yesterday I just saw a video of a young little girl, 6 years old, and brought a tear to my eye because she said I was in her inspiration, her role model. And, you know, I love to do that for young girls and give them hope, and just show that women can do anything that they put their mind to. So that's my motivation.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time again, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, speaking of weights and the issue of weight surfing, which is something that happens in female boxing, that you go up and looking for the best opportunities, and you've had that already. You've gone up and down in weights so many times.
But no one does it like me. No one does it like me.
True, of course. But you know, now that you have settled in the public arena, and now that the achievements are there, you don't have to go out looking for belts in every division. Are you planning on one division or one or two divisions and moving in those two divisions, or are you going to plan to continue going up and down in weight?
No, the only weight I will go up to is to fight Katie Taylor, which is 135. But I'm stuck at featherweight 126. So either that one or fighting Katie Taylor. That's the only way I'm going up.
If you do change your mind, would that be for any additional achievements, any other ring magazines, belts that might be available, or financial reasons, what would be your motivation to go up and down, abandon your comfort zone, looking for some
Well,
other
since you put it in that way, and but then wherever they're at, wherever the ring magazine's at, I guess we're gonna have to go for it. But right now, I'm sticking with featherweight, and then fighting Katie Taylor in the future. But hey, I'm up for the challenge.
Okay, well, we'll line them up for you and let you pick one of them.
Thank you.
One by one, no problem.
Yes.
Right? Okay, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
De nada, gracias.
Thank you much, Diego. On, have you got a question?
Yeah, just one question for myself. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Amanda, I basically, when I look at female boxing, I compare the UFC and how they promoted female, MMA. How close or how far do you think female boxing is currently when you compare it to the Ronda Rouseys, the Amanda Nunes, these people who have become superstars in MMA? How far or how close are we at this present time?
I think it's coming along very, very well from years ago. We're getting a lot more recognition. We're getting a lot more opportunities to show that we can sell, we can talk, we can promote our fights. And I mean, I'm one of the biggest paydays female boxing right now. So I think it's coming along slowly but surely. We'll be up there like the men one day.
What needs to change or what needs to be implemented to accelerate it a little bit more and get this moved on a little bit quicker?
Just more opportunities. Having people just give us those opportunities to showcase that our selling points, to sell our fighting skills, but just opportunities.
Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Regan.
Yes, thank you, Matt. Hello, Amanda. How's training going?
Training is good. I mean, I didn't never stop from I was supposed to fight August 6th, so I'm a little like I want to get out there already.
Perfect. So one of my first questions is kind of mentioned yourself. No one does it like yourself, kind of going up and down in weights. And when people mention kind of the top 3 pound for pound female fighters, they normally mention yourself, Katie Taylor, and Claressa Shields. How does it feel to be one of the pound for pound greats at a time where women's boxing is at its peak?
It's truly an honor, and I say coming from myself because I only had 9 amateur fights. Claressa Shields, Katie Taylor, these girls, they're Olympic gold medalists. Claressa having 2, having over hundreds of fights, and I only had 9 amateur fights. So to be, no matter where you put me, the top 3 is such an honor for me.
Perfect. And also I would like to say congratulations on your fight with Katie Taylor a few months back. It really was a stellar fight to watch and get up in the middle of the night for.
Thank you.
How did it feel to be such a part of an historic occasion? I felt like it was a turning point for women's boxing. How did it feel to be a part of that?
It was truly amazing. I was told you need to enjoy every moment. This is your moment, and I did. This is the first fight where I enjoyed the press conferences, not too much the interviews. It was a little too much, but no, I had to learn to enjoy it, and just leading up to the fight, going down the ramp and just enjoying the crowd. I enjoy the fight. It was truly an honor to share the ring with Katie Taylor, and I'm looking forward to the rematch.
And so am I, and I hope it's closer to the UK as well, so I can travel to go to it. My final question as well. Obviously there's a lot of fighters up and coming at the moment. Which fighters do you like watching at the moment? Who do you normally switch on for?
For any
male or female, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm excited to see my Puerto Rican Xander Zayas. He just won a little title the other day, which is truly amazing. I'm super supportive for my Boricuas. But yeah, he's something to look out for and watch. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Perfect.
Yeah, and other fellow females. I'm looking forward to the September 10th for the girl card. I'm excited to see those fights as well. Clarissa Shields, Kayla Mayer. Yeah, I'm excited for those girls.
Perfect, Amanda. Thank you very much, and best of luck September 24th.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Reagan. Devinder Powell, have you got a question? Put your hand up.
Yep. Hi, Amanda. Hope you're well.
Thank you.
Just a couple of questions for me. First of all, well done on taking the fight on what is a big night on September 24th for yourself as well, after a massive night with you and Katie Taylor. In regards to the US and the UK, when you look at boxing for females, do you think the UK is more progressive than the US?
I believe so. You know, they're doing a great job in promoting these girls and showcasing them on big platforms. So I mean, you know, little by little, women are making noise, and I think one day it will be just as exciting as the men, according to other people in this male dominated sport. I think one day we'll be hand in hand.
Yeah, because it's really taken off a lot, and your fight obviously had a lot to do with it as well with Katie Taylor. I mean, Jake Paul came out with something that he wanted Katie to agree to 126 pounds. You said today you don't care about the weight. You can make the weight. I mean, what would be ideal for you in terms of if you had to pick an ideal weight for a rematch?
Honestly, it really doesn't matter. I mean, she already said that she's not featherweight. She's gonna be 135. So to me, it doesn't really matter. You know, I guess I'm just the crazy one to go in 7 divisions, to go all over. But I mean, I wanted to make statements, and I wanted to make history, and I guess that's why I did it.
Good stuff. Thank you, and all the best from Punch Out Boxing.